Yay, we're recording. Hey everybody, hey Team Wellness, how are you guys? I hope that you all had a wonderful Thursday. It is Thursday, April 20th. I'm Wendy Larson, Diamond Ambassador, and I'm so excited to come to you with our weekly connection call. So I am going to talk to you guys tonight about, we only have about 9-10 days left of April, and March was a super strong month. We had great rank ups, so excited. We had quite a few new goals in March, and that's so awesome. And April comes along, and it happens every month, you guys. It happens every month where we leave March or we leave the end of an old month, and we come into this new month with this grand vision of what we want for our goals and for our achievements. And then what happens? Like, we have this huge exhale and we release all this energy, and we almost kind of sit back and go, oh, and everybody does it, right? Everybody does it. It's nothing new. But guess what? It's time to get refocused, because there are only a few days left of the month, and we still have time to meet our goals. Now, I know a lot of you have verbalized to me what your goals are, and I want to talk to you guys tonight about fixing your focus and leading a team into victory. So if you're a leader out there and you have a team, how are you leading your team to victory? And that's what we're going to talk to you guys about. Leaders will always find a way for the team to win. It's not about just the leader. It's not about the leader just making a goal. And we have a lot of leaders on our team. We have a lot of leaders. If you have one ambassador underneath you, guess what? That makes you a leader. If you don't have any ambassadors on your team, you're still a leader. You just are working on getting your team to follow your lead, right? So we have a lot of leaders, and a lot of our teams have goals. Like, I can give you an example. I know of a team that, I actually know of a couple teams that want to go Ruby this month. Alina Rask has a team that wants to be Ruby. Cassie Gosen has a team that wants to be Ruby. Casey Bogle has a team that wants to be Ruby. And these are huge aspirations and goals. We have people that want to hit gold for the first time, okay? A leader creates a vision for the team, and that team projects, or they are able to get victory because of the vision. So you can have a lot of really great players on your team, but if you're not utilizing the talents, the assets, the strengths of the people on your team, you will never have a winning team. And it's up to the leaders of those teams to figure out, are we all working within our strengths? Because oftentimes we want to sit there and magnify on our weaknesses. Let me tell you guys something about magnification, okay? What you magnify, you get. Think about that. What you magnify, you get. Do you magnify, and I'm going to say, this is what I've heard. Nobody on my team wants to do the business. I can't get anybody to do the business. Nobody wants to hear about the business. Everybody thinks it's so expensive. It's just too expensive. Nobody wants to buy it. None of my customers are having results. Those are things that you think about and you magnify over and over. What about this one? I hear this one a lot. I am really busy. I do not know when I'm going to squeeze in time to do this. And you say this over and over and over again. And when you magnify it, you're right. It is so big, it's all you see. It is so big, it's all you talk about. It is so big, you've made it come true. So what if you switched your focus? Because we're going to be talking about fixing your focus on victory. What if you switched your focus and you started magnifying different things? What if you started magnifying that every person I talk to is super excited about their health results and they're going to start sharing? Our vision for this team is nothing short of Ruby this month. everybody is 100% in. Everybody is giving 100%. They are making contacts. They are reaching back down to their downline. They are taking advantage of the specials that our amazing company is putting out every single month. They are sending you guys emails that say, hey, we reached out to some old ambassadors and we want to win your ambassadors back by giving them 10% off this month. You guys are getting emails like that. You're getting customer emails like that where you have old customers that fell off the bandwagon and they want to get back on. They're going to send them 10%. Are you guys utilizing what is put in front of you? What are you magnifying? If you have a goal to go senior gold, does your team know that you want to go senior gold? Does your team know that you want to get 30 people on your team this month? Do they know it? Because a team will work together when they have a vision, and you cannot have a vision without verbalizing, because some people are auditory learners. You have to verbalize that, and then you have to show them what that victory means, and that is going to come from you guys. So teams only succeed when the team has a unified vision or a goal. Have you talked to your team about the goals? And we're going to talk about diversity of skills. I have already mentioned that. Could you imagine a football team trying to win the Super Bowl and everybody on that football team were quarterbacks? Not going to happen. What about a hockey team? Everybody on that hockey team was a goalie. There's not going to be any winners. What about a Plexus team of all blues? Nobody would get anything done. There would be no leadership. There would be no helpers. There would be no scientific researchers. There would be nothing but partiers, which honestly doesn't sound so bad for me because I think I'm a little bit blue. So use the strengths and the talents of your team and build them up. Elevate them in their strengths. Have you told the people on your team how much they matter to you? Do they count? Are you connecting to them? Do they have a purpose? Because people in a community that have a purpose in that community are going to thrive. They're not only going to thrive with their health results and with their plexus results, they are going to thrive with a purpose inside of them because now they have something to do that's meaningful. And that meaningfulness that they can attribute or that they can contribute to the world is going to make them feel better, work better, be stronger, be more excited, be more passionate. And that's the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about, you leaders exuding passion. Passion, passion, passion. Achieving victory is taking responsibility for the success of the team that you lead. It must become personal. And this is where I see a lot of leaders getting stuck, is they're really, really afraid to get personal. They're really afraid to get private or intimate. And you know what? You have to have vulnerability. You have to have some level of transparency. And when your team can see that about you, they're going to automatically be connected to the leader. They're going to be magneted, they're going to magnet to that leader, and they're going to want to be a part of what that leader's vision is. So where's your transparency? Where's your vulnerability? Where's your connectivity? Is it personal? Are you personal and intimate with them? Your passion should be high, like high, because what you're doing, what your vision is, it should be unquestionable to your team. It shouldn't be like, well, we only have 10 days left and, we got the 7-day challenge going. How many of you guys think you're going to have any signups? Like, questionable. How many of you guys are just loving this 7-day challenge and all of our people are going to rock it out and they're going to join and they're going to be in our next challenge next month? Did you notice a huge difference in my voice there? Like, you have to pull out the pom-poms for your team. It is okay to have goals. It is not selfish to have goals. Goals help drive people to feel like they have purpose. Are you giving your team purpose, or are you holding back on that passion and they're just along for the ride? Maybe, if you're lucky. Sometimes they won't even follow somebody who's passionless. They will not follow anybody who's not connected to them. They will not follow anybody who is not speaking to them or elevating who they are or what they're doing or if they're valued. So, do you currently demonstrate that type of commitment with your team? Because if you're committed, your team is committed. There's a huge difference between interest and commitment. You see, when you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. But when you are committed to something, you accept no excuses and only results. Where is your focus? What does your magnifying glass look like in the last 10 days of this month? Are you magnifying on magnificent growth for your team? Are you magnifying how exhausted you are or how impossible this feels or the defeat that you're going through? Because what you magnify, you get. Okay? I really want you guys to shift your focus on positive, passionate, purposeful things. Because when you do that, fruit will come and you will have a fire inside of you that is contagious for the rest of your team. And your team deserves that of you and of themselves and of the organization that they're building and the people that they're trying to reach. It comes from you. Do you have that fire in your belly? And does your team know it? Can they feel it? What are they feeling from you? See, when people meet me, I want them to feel the passion that I have for Plexus. I want them to know that it brings me so much joy that I can't help but talk about it. I want them to know that my posture is so confident and so strong that they have no question about what I'm doing and what I believe. Because what I magnify, I'm going to get. And if I'm magnifying passion, and if I'm magnifying fire, and if I'm magnifying results, and if I'm magnifying if I can just envision it and speak life into it, it happens. This is not some crazy juju, talk. This really happens. And it happens all the time. If I say it, it happens. So you guys, as leaders, and we're finishing up the month, can I please, with every fiber of my being, encourage you guys to be so purposeful in what you're magnifying? Are you going to Senior Gold this month? How is that going to happen? What is going to be the strategy to make that happen? It is going to be time, commitment, no excuses, results driven, and share with your team that you have this passion. Do not worry about your team going, oh, they're selfish. No, you're not selfish. You're totally not selfish for sharing these products. You are totally not selfish for wanting people to have a little bit more extra income. That is not selfish. What's selfish is somebody who's sitting in the corner sulking and thinking that you're too big for your britches. I'm sorry, but that's selfish. So that is my weekly team call about fix your focus. What does your magnifying glass look like? Is it big and on the right things, on the purposeful things for the end of the month, you guys? Make it happen. You can do it. We have 1 week to go, 1 full week to go. Okay, even more than that. Couple of things I want to talk to you about. We have some meetings coming up next Friday, April 28th, right here in the Brainerd Lakes area, Minnesota. We have Diamond Ambassador Helen McFadden coming and myself, and she and I will be presenting at Arrowwood Lodge in Baxter. It's a beautiful hotel. It has a gorgeous ballroom, and it is going to be set up. Bring guests. Bring lots of guests. Helen and I have presented together many, many times, and we have really good energy together. And I promise you, when you bring guests, They are going to love what they hear about Plexus. We have a huge passion for this company. We have a huge passion for these products, and our roots in what we're doing is so deep that I don't care how strong the wind blows, we're not falling over or tipping over. So that's next Friday, April 28th. We also have a corporate opportunity meeting May 3rd at, I think it is the Doubletree Hilton in Bloomington. I hope that's right. Ruthie Horner is going to be our lovely guest, Emerald Ambassador. She's going to be doing that. And we have two very incredible Diamond Ambassadors who are going to be presenting to that. You guys, if you have never, ever been to a corporate event before, I highly encourage you to go. You will get to see and hear our amazing president, Alec Clark, speak. Did I say that right? I did. Speak, and he is such a passionate speaker. He's a very, very sweet man who loves his company and he loves his ambassadors. So make sure you come to that. What are some other things I wanted to end on? Convenience orders are looking fabulous. I have to tell you guys, I'm so, so proud of you. We are way up this month. I think the last time I checked, we were 70% of people coming in were coming in with convenience orders. So this is good. This is telling you so much about your posture, and you're practicing the right way on how to speak about that, because we want committed product users. We want people to see results, and the only way you can see results is by staying committed, and the only way to stay committed is by getting your products every single month. So great job on that, you guys. I want to see some rank ups this month. I want to see more golds. I want to see more silvers. I want to see some ruby teams. Where's your focus? What you magnify is what you get. What are you going to magnify in the next 10 days? Let's make it happen. All right, you guys, happy Thursday. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later.